So, where we left off at the end of part two, Devin was saying to her mom, "You showed Cody McBride a picture of me when I was 6, dressed as." And then we jumped to a scene at school where Cody is saying, "David Beckham, growing, you changed a lot, David." She says, "I was only a little girl." Are you joking? Um, it was a fantastic mask or a fantastic costume, really. Uh, with all that Capelia Punta is spiked hair. With all that spiked hair and tattoos, and she says, if I could go back, I would mask myself or dress myself as a ghost. And potessi there is congiuntivo imperfetto. I heard that the first game of the Kicks is against Pinewood. And he says cavolo, which literally means cabbage, but it's in place of a worse swear. And she says, "Why cavolo? They're just a team." Uh, they're a team that hasn't suffered a goal, meaning no one scored against them for 2 years. Not even one? Okay, cavolo. And he says, "Ja" is something you say when you're agreeing with somebody, like saying exactly or that's right. But maybe not having suffered a goal for 2 years or having been scored on for 2 years, their goalkeeper will be bored and lazy. Maybe I can score on her a goal while she's yawning. Now he says, "Listen to a thing I say." Yeah, more typically, people would say "sai que te digo," like you know what I say to you. But it's just preparing for something that he's going to say, like, you know what? If you succeed in scoring a goal on Pinewood, I'll buy you, really pay for you, a double whammy at Big and Wide Burger. And if I don't succeed, uh, I like it with double sauce, or to me pleases double sauce, literally. Chisto, I'm there means like I agree. Mirabelle, aren't you in my same science class? You know, the bell just rang. I don't have a desire to literally follow science. Say hi to me to the bacteria and all the rest. And then Devin says, "I finally met someone more, or too, what she says in English is too cool for school. But in Gamba means that you're really good at something. You're good at what you do if you're in Gamba." You know, it's difficult to make oneself new friends. And then her friend on the phone says, this is because they don't know you yet. Now, this is the friend on the phone, I think her name was Kara, yelling really loud to the people around. Become friends, become Devon's friend. She's fantastic. Excuse me, I have to go. Bye. Doesn't the practice begin at 3:30? And one of them responds is the coach is late. Just because she's late doesn't mean that we can't begin. Girls, let's do some exercises or some, she actually said drills in English. Notice that with the word qualche, even though it means some, the noun that follows is always singular. Exercises or drills. You want to teach us to march with rifles? If we want to have a possibility of beating Pinewood, we should improve the game. Let's go. So saltare means to jump. Saltellare means to skip. Skip so, thus, skip this way. As fast as you can and as many times as you can. This is called now 1-against-1. Player A has to get past player B, or the B one. Let's try. Emma, dribble before kicking. And Emma responds, okay. Mirabelle, you want to try? And Mirabelle responds, if you want me to show you how one does it. So mostri, even though it looks like the to form, is actually the subject. There is actually I, but it's congiuntivo. So you could say, se vuoi che io ti mostri come si fa. Remember, the goal is to, now in English he said delay me, but marcarmi means to score on me, like to mark on me, and to avoid that I get past you. Finally, something fun, entertaining. Did you see? This is absurd, and you're not the coach. You know what I say to you? It doesn't interest me. I don't have to demonstrate how much I'm worth. And we don't have a verb like that in English, like valere. Valere means to be worth, to have value. To someone that wants to like put herself on display, like to show off, and that is paranoid when the bell rings. I don't even want. Let's go. This is Devin saying, I want to return to Connecticut. And Mom says, you came on foot? What? Mama, I say truly, like I really mean it. Can't we say to those that bought the house that we want it back? Seat yourself. Devin says, I tried to guide the team and to take command of it. A girl rebelled, and that's a reflexive verb, and she put me in embarrassment, a way of saying she embarrassed me. Everyone looked at me. Honey, I'm so sorry. It displeases me so much. And Devin says, why did Dad have to move us here? Sure, he's super happy, but to me, he ruined my life. You know, Dad isn't super happy. And I'm going to stop part 3 here.